Because I was thinking about this, a way to give it away. Best invention that hasn't been invented yet. And you know what had me into this? I cannot believe that we still don't have something that you can drop your clothes in and it comes out perfectly cleaned and pressed and folded. I can't believe, like idiots, here in 2003, we still have to fold our clothes and we still have to do that stupid old-fashioned ironing thing. It's so ridiculously passé.
It's insane the amount of time that it actually takes by the time you get them through the wash and finally get them dry, and then you got to fold and or press. It's basically like we're still beating our clothes on a rock.
Yeah, it definitely is like beating your clothes on a rock.
And there's no reason why they can't come up with something like that.
When I say a rock, I mean a rock the country, not a rock in the river. What about one for you?
For me, I'm amazed that there's not some sort of better tooth care by now. Whether
like a sealant, nice sealant that they keep trying to put together?
A nice sealant, something where, like, all right, let's say you have a big steak dinner or something, or corn on the cob, everything's caught between your teeth. Why do we still have to take a piece of thread and scrape in between each tooth? Right. Why is it there's something maybe we could swish around in our mouth and everything is
dissolves?
Exactly. Everything's, the bacteria, the solid particles, all gone. And our teeth are protected. Why are we still getting holes in our teeth? That's dark ages.
All right. And also, one extra thing, clean your own pot. I can't stand that, but that's a whole different thing I don't even want to get into. All right, 866-277-4969. I don't know who to have judge this contest, Fezzy. I'm sick of Billy, and I can't look at Rory tonight.
We could go with El Jefe.
El Jefe, it seems like he's still learning stuff outside the room. El Jefe, do you have time to judge a contest, or you're too busy with your other duties?
With it being the first night.
Yeah, I don't
You'd rather pay attention to what's going on.
Right for you.
Yeah, you're doing the right thing. I think there's starting to be a new friendship between us and El Jefe.
Well, there's nobody left.
That's you, Fezzy. You're hosting tonight.
I don't want to.
Well, you have to. Either that or you got to fire Rory in front of me. Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, boys. How you doing?
Hey.
How do they not have a foolproof birth control method for men right now?
All right, what is the deal? What's the latest? Isn't there a male pill?
That's what I heard also, but I don't think it's in the States yet.
And here's the thing. I heard that male pill, you actually have to stick it in the end of your piece. It's just really a plug.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, why can't there just be something you take maybe a sip of water and, the boys don't swim anymore?
Right, kill the sperm.
There you go. Then all the guys can have fun anytime, any place.
Because one of the problems with, all right, first of all, who wants to wear a condom? No human male I've ever met goes, hey, this is so great, I got a condom on.
Right.
And B, can you really trust the woman to take that pill?
Never.
And also that pill isn't really even foolproof either.
That's right, exactly. So why not make one for men who will definitely take it?
Yeah.
All right, Mike, you are in the lead.
It'd be nice if it was tied in with the Viagra somehow, so that you're actually getting both.
Viagra Plus.
Yeah.
I've still never done Viagra. Have you ever tried it, Fizz?
No. I
wonder if Billy has, with all the pills he has to take. I'm sure he's having some problems in that area.
With his depression pills, I'm sure, that he would need something to balance out the other side. At least get it balanced.
Josh, you're on Run and Fez.
Hey, Josh.
Hey, I was thinking about a new way to clean up after you go to the bathroom. I mean, it seems so primitive to just use toilet paper. We're using gobs and gobs of paper to wipe ourselves up after we go to the bathroom.
It is really ridiculous when you honestly think that trees are killed so that humans can take care of themselves. Now, the only real thing they did is those little wet naps.
Oh, yeah, they tried to put out a moistened roll.
Yeah.
Ew.
But, no, you get them in the little things, too, Fezzy. Like, they come the same way they do for little kids. But you think to yourself, we should be farther along than that. I'd like to go with the 3 shells from Demolition Man.
Yeah. We're basically still using leaves. They call it toilet paper.
Right.
But it's no different, the process. Josh, I'm going to go ahead and put you in the lead.
Wow, there you go. 866-277-4969. 866-277-4969. Call in and win. Right now, Josh is in the lead. He can't believe that we do not have a better way of cleaning up after ourselves in the bathroom.
That we still have to wipe. And that, again, is not a foolproof system.
It's sickening. The only thing that you really can do is make sure you have a shower next door. All right, here's Matt. Matt, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Matt.
Hey, buddies.
Yeah.
Now, I understand why people don't do this, but it pisses me off. Why is it in 2003, when I walk my dog, do I have to bend over with a plastic bag and stick my hand in that pile of crap? Why can't there be some kind of like lawnmower device that runs that son bitch over and picks it up?
You know, there's supposed to be a movie coming out, I think Jack Black's in it, about making dog crap dissolve. And he invents it.
There's something for a kitty litter that the cat step in and it filters it out, but I'm sick and tired of following my dog bend over like the animal and sticking my hand in his crap and putting it in a bag.
What do you think, Fezzy?
I'm gonna, getting a lot of crap invention ideas tonight. I'm gonna stick with the first one. I'm sticking with Josh. Sorry,
human
Matt.
crap. Yeah, well, human crap more important for those of us that don't own dogs.
And besides, your Jack Black thing of making it dissolve is a much better idea than his of carrying around some sort of vacuum tube on your back.
Yeah, Fezzy, I'm worried that Jack Black's thing will just turn into a problem. 866-277-4969. It's easy to win. Here's Chris. Chris, you're on Ron and Fez.
Here's what I got.
Yeah.
What do you got, Chris?
Tattoo guns only go one line at a time.
Yeah.
Make like a cannon where you program everything in, press it up against your skin, the whole design is done in one visit.
You know what I like about this? The word program.
As you put it in there.
They always act like, why can't you just program something?
You know what, Chris? I'm going to stick with Josh.
Right on.
All right.
I just don't think the tattoo cannon is going to be that mass appeal, and I bet it's going to hurt like getting hit with a cannon.
Yet it would be done that quickly.
I think people would be laid up for a while after a tattoo.
What about this? You just get one shot to numb the arm, and then we hit it with a tattoo cannon and everything's done. 866-277-4969. 866-277-4969. Now, Rory's having something done that is real modern technology. Having the eyes lasered.
He's going to LASIK Plus tomorrow. Finally, 4 Eyes is getting his eyes lasered. No more glasses, no more contacts, right, Rory?
That's right. Yep. I can't wait to get it done. It's gonna be very exciting.
How long you been wearing glasses?
I've been wearing glasses since I was 12 years old. So
are you a little nervous though about the laser?
No, I think I'm very confident with the people at LASIK Plus. They're very, they were very helpful and stuff in explaining it, and it didn't seem to,
Stopped on the spot, but we're gonna have him in later tonight to talk about it, right?
Right, that's correct.
All right, Steve, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Steve, what do you got?
I'm just surprised that in 2003, with all the technology and advances, they still haven't designed a drive-through speaker that you can understand the person and they can understand you.
You know, that's a good point. We have not really perfected the drive-through speaker. Now, in the meantime, you can go to a stadium show and hear the band, yet you can't hear a kid at McDonald's asking you what you want.
It all sounds like the teacher on Charlie Brown.
Yeah, it does.
Steve, I'm putting you in the lead. I eat that much fast food.
Really?
Yeah, Steve, you're in the lead.
Here is Peter. Peter, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Peter.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
Hey, I had this great invention for a lazy boy all-purpose J.O. chair. While I was listening to you guys, I thought about something else.
All right, wait a minute. The all-purpose J.O. chair.
You guys want to hear the J.O. chair?
Yeah.
This J.O. chair has a screen that comes out of the arm, all the porn you need. It's programmed in. You get it off the internet.
All right, so
and on the other, hold on, guys.
Yeah.
The other arm, you got lotion, you got tissues, everything you need built in.
I'm liking the idea.
It's all purpose.
What do you think, Fezzy?
I like the idea. I'm not going to put it in the lead. I think people would be too embarrassed to ask for the J.O. chair.
All right, that's a good point. All right, but you know what? He has come up with something nice. The worst thing about being on a computer is the uncomfortable chairs. Why can't there be a lazy boy with some kind of almost like a dinner tray that swings around where you have your computer on it?
So you're in a more comfortable position.
Environment.
Because now, the amount of time people are on the computers, my gosh, it's hour after hour.
Right. And do you have one comfortable computer chair anywhere you are?
I have a folding chair that it looks like someone, hit mankind over the head with. That's what I sit in. Ronnie, you're in the lead.
Who are you, the Unabomber out there in the shack on a folding chair?
That's all I have for my computer.
I'm starting to see Billy as a really stupid Unabomber, too, by the way.
Oh, yeah, he'll have a manifesto and a manicotti.
All right, 866-277-4969. We are giving out tickets Here is Randy. Randy, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Randy.
Hey, fellas, what's up?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, just driving home from late night at work, and first time listening to your show. But hey, my idea is a sober pill. You're out partying, or you're over watching a game at with the Pizzos. You're doing whatever at the bar. Instead of having to call a taxi, call mama to come pick you up or whatever, why not pop a pill?
And then you're suddenly sober.
Dying.
You know, that would actually be helpful. I always had an idea for a pill I called Homesick, where you would be able to stop tripping immediately.
Oh,
and
nice.
just take that pill, but the sober pill, you'd probably have a bigger market for it, Fez. And why
Everybody
didn't it work?
drinks.
Randy, I'm convinced. Sober Pill's in the lead.
All right, sober pill is in the lead. And first-time listener, first-time caller.
Very nice. Congratulations.
You never get that.
No.
You normally get the long-time listener, first-time caller, but never just a guy coming out of nowhere going, you know what, I just heard the show, I'm digging it, and I'm ready to win.
So right now he's in the lead. If he ends up winning, he can tell his friends, you know, every time I listen to that show, I win something.
Here is Luke. Luke, you're on the air.
Luke.
Hey, boys.
Yeah.
I'm curious, why can't they make a paint that when it rains you can see on the roads? How many times you've been driving and you don't even know what stinking lane you're in?
You need the sober pill.
Yeah.
Luke, I'm going to stay with Randy in the sober pill idea.
All right, sorry about that, brother.
Although I do think we need some sort of invention to control the weather.
Fezzy, didn't you always dream of being an inventor?
Oh, yeah, because I used to, when I got the chemistry set as a kid, I would get to play with it once because I would take everything, mix it all together, and think I was going to come up with something by accident.
Right.
I always wanted to be that accidental inventor. That kind of, something exploded in the lab, and I had this wonderful new product by accident.
So you wanted to be a guy that worked with a lot of chemicals.
Yeah, and mix stuff.
See, I'd rather be a gadget guy. Those gadget guys I always like.
See, I wanted to be the guy that came up with something that made giant tomatoes grow.
I'd rather be like an Edison. This guy just about invented every effing thing in the world. And how? I wanted to see what his lab looked like. It was just a workbench. The lab must have been in his mind.
And just idea after idea coming in.
And not only did he invent it, the stuff that we all know, but he was always trying to work on making giant tomatoes and stuff like that as well.
Right.
He never stopped thinking, this Bob Louie.
He probably couldn't walk down the street without seeing a million different inventions that they needed.
Here is Melissa. Melissa, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hi, Melissa.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay, this is my invention. You know, sometimes when you're talking on the phone, you go to the bathroom.
Right.
And you don't want the person to know. I want her to lay on my toilet so I can flush it, and then I'll get halfway down the hall before it actually makes the quick sound.
All right, now, I will say this. Women do that more than men. A man will never think to himself, I need to go to the bathroom during this conversation, because we would just say, all right, I'll talk to you later, and go to the bathroom.
And then it'd be done.
Where a woman wants to do both. But so what she wants is a toilet delay so that her phone friends don't hear this.
Ronnie, it literally is a dump button. Melissa, I'm sorry. You're just going to have to hold it.
All right, sorry, Melissa. This is a very good one, though. 866-277-4969. The person that gives us the best idea for an invention that Fez and I promise we will immediately go in the lab and start working on, we will give that person tickets.
Tickets to the HF Festival coming up May 24th at RFK Stadium. Audio Slave, Good Charlotte, and Godsmack all on the bill.
866-277-4969. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back and pick a winner. Give us a call now, 866-277-4969. Best invention wins. It's the Ron and Fez show.
It's the Ron and Fez show. Your chance to win tickets to the HF Festival coming up May 24th at RFK Stadium. What we're asking tonight is, what's those inventions that we still need?
You know, it's something like 1899, Fezzy, they tried to close down the patent office because they thought everything had been invented.
Well, that's all the good stuff.
Everything that ever needed to be invented has been invented, Fezzy. But here's some...
Spy report. Spy report.
I will say, finally, a good news spy report, Fezzy.
Spy report.
Spy report.
And this comes from our own Laura Brooks. You will like this news. Chris Kattan will not return to Saturday Night Live in the fall.
Oh, no, Mango.
Yeah, it's the end of the Chris Kattan rage all across Saturday Night Live. Maybe this is a sign that Saturday Night Live is going to get back to comedy. Let's only hope.
So finally, some good news from a spy report tonight.
And there's always an opening now, whoever wants to play the gay guy.
I guess the jokes just got to him.
All right, let's get back in this. We will pick a winner this break. Here is Drew. Drew, what needs to be invented?
Evening, gentlemen. How are you?
Cool, buddy.
Good, Drew.
All right. I think that we need to invent the undetectable drug. You know, you could be driving home from work and, instead of smoking, whatever, have this drug that your boss can't test you for or whatever.
They're working on all kinds of drugs now, Fez, and it's all gotten very big. But we still don't seem to be embracing the recreational drug thing that a lot of us would like to have.
Apparently, it doesn't seem like we're going to anytime in the future. We haven't even come up with anything really good that'll flush it out of your system.
Oh, yeah, we can't pull that out.
To keep it off the test. Drew, I am going to stick with our current leader, Randy, who also suggested a drug, the sober pill.
Here's Kathy. Kathy,
Yeah.
you're on Run of Fez.
Oh, lots of good inventions out there, but this one is a must-have.
Okay.
We need a pill or something that will let women achieve the big O inside of 3.5-4 minutes, so they can keep up with their partners.
All right, there is an invention like that already, Kathy, and it's in my pants.
You're the Edison.
Hey, let me tell you, if I could give a woman a speed-up bow, I'd do it in a heartbeat. I'd pop it right in her mouth. What do you think, Fezzy?
It's not the guy's not the problem, it's the girl.
That's what we're saying.
Yes, Kathy, and we're going to stick with Randy as the current leader.
Yeah, sorry about that, honey. Because the drug should work for all of us, not just you.
It should help mankind.
Tommy, you're on Run of Fez, or at least Cactus Jack.
Hey, Tommy.
I'm sorry, is it Tim?
Yeah, Tim.
Okay.
Tim.
What's up, buddies?
Hey, buddy.
I wanted to know why nobody's come up with a good Corey Feldman movie.
Well, I will point out that anything that he's done with the other Corey. I will believe that, he has never done a great movie on his own. But you put two Corys together, and that's entertainment, folks.
Whether it's Lost Boys, License to Drive, Blown Away, any of it, it's all good. We're going to stick with Randy as our leader, Tim. Sorry. 866-277-4969 is the toll-free phone number.
Here is Lance. Lance, you're on Run and Fez. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Lance.
Hey, Ron and Fez.
Yeah.
Buddy.
I need a left-handed mouse. See, I like to kick back in Lazy Boy while I surf.
Yeah.
And so I use one of those track balls, because you keep it in your lap or on the armrest. But they're all made for your right hand.
All right, I will say this. And rather than come up with left-handed mouses and left-handed scissors, why can't we come up with something that turns left-handed people into correct-handed people?
No, wait, Ron. I'm not left-handed. But the problem is when I'm surfing, sometimes my right hand is unavailable.
Oh, because you're batching. I understand.
And it's hard to use that right-handed trackball with the left palm,
All right.
So you're going back to Peter's idea of the J.O. chair.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm good with the chair. I need the left-handed mouse.
All right.
Lance, we're going to move along. Yeah. We're keeping Randy in the lead.
Everything can't be about drugs and batching. Here's Paul.
That's all people want. No one has said a cancer pill.
Not one person has come up with a quick cure to cancer. What can we do for you, Paulie?
Hey, Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddy.
It's kind of, if they can invent the odorless garlic pills, why can't they create odorless Mary Jane?
Well, remember they even tried to come up with smokeless tobacco and couldn't pull that off.
Right.
Odorless weed, I'd call that angel dust, but that's my own thing. It's a mental fresh.
I have the feeling if they start messing with something like that, it's just going to be that Mississippi headache weed.
No problem, guys.
All right.
Sorry, Paul.
Mississippi headache weed.
The stuff that you get for the glaucoma.
Here's John. John, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, we have nicotine gum.
Right.
How come we can't have THC gum?
So you can just sit there and chew your weed.
Sorry, John.
All right, see ya.
Again, everything's got to do with batching or
We're just really into pot thoughts at this point.
Frank, you're on Fez.
Hey, Frank.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Good.
I think we ought to reinvent the Stepford wives for real this time, like the old Catherine Ross movie. Let's get some subservient women who are cyborgs who'll do whatever we want, not give us lip and shut up when we want them to.
Well, you should be able to handle that on your own, Fred. I'm not going to put you in the lead.
All right, see you later.
Okay.
Don't have someone do your work for you. It's all attitude, Freddie.
Well, here's Will. Will, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Will.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, buddy.
I have an invention. It's like a travel toothbrush that has freeze-dried toothpaste on it, so you can just like throw it out when you're done with it. It already has the toothpaste on it.
A disposable toothbrush, so you only use it once?
Yeah, I only use it once, just like when you're traveling somewhere. So just put it in your mouth. You don't need any water, no toothpaste or anything.
So it kind of shoots water and toothpaste in?
No, it's already like your saliva kind of acts as the water, and the toothbrush is already.
It's not gonna rinse.
You know, it seems like a nice enough idea, Will, but I don't want to have to carry 20 toothbrushes with me when I go on a trip.
All right, sorry, man. All right, here is Ryan. Ryan, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up, Ron and Fez?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Ryan.
Welcome to Washington.
It's great to be here.
Your last segment with Billy Staples gave me an idea.
Yeah.
I'd say that you invented like an agency or a dog catcher or something like that stuns and bags and catches stupid people, and then marks them with one of those little tags so you know who they are, so you don't have to deal with them.
Won't that be the sign of the end times when we start to actually mark people so we can follow them around?
He bears the mark of the idiot.
At least I won't have to deal with them day to day.
All right, so tagging people, Fez.
I'm going to cross off tagging people, Ryan. I'm sorry. You are not the lead, my friend. So far, sticking with our leader, Ryan, who wanted to come up with the sober pill.
Brad, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Brad.
Hey, guys. How you guys doing?
Cool.
Good.
My invention is a breathalyzer that goes on your phone.
A breathalyzer on your phone? I'm intrigued. Tell me more.
Well, because there's sometimes when you just shouldn't be making phone calls at all.
So when you're really drunk, you'll have to blow into it to see whether or not you should be making that 3 a.m. booty call.
Oh, my God. I make so many of these phone calls, drunk and whatever else.
And it could be, you could have two different versions. One could just be flat out, you can't make any calls. But the other one could be when you're sober, you program numbers that it'll block. So you can call your buddy, but you can't call your ex-girlfriend.
If it would bleep me, it would help.
There should be some kind of block for all ex-girlfriends anyway. What do you think?
That's true.
Brad, the drunk phone is now in the lead.
Wow, over the sober pill.
Yes.
But with the sober pill, would we need a drunk phone?
Probably not, but I think I would still need one anyway.
Here's our body and power caller, Mr. Fairfax Mike. Hey, Mikey.
Ron and Fez, buddy.
Hey, pal.
You know what I can't believe is in 2003 that we're still changing the batteries in TV remotes. There should be some kind of plutonium cell in that thing already. You should never have to change them again in your life.
You know, there's so many things that you don't have to do. Like, they can make a battery like that. They can make a light bulb that would literally last forever, but they don't.
Exactly. It's absurd that they still make AAA batteries, isn't it?
Yes, it's ridiculous.
They're like the penny.
Exactly.
What good are they? Fairfax Mac, I like the idea. I'm sticking with the drunk phone, though.
Really? Drunk
all right,
phone is
buddy.
your way.
See ya.
The phone breathalyzer. We'll take just a few more calls. 866-277-4969. Here is Craig.
Hey, Craig.
Hey,
Craig,
buddy.
you're on the air. Hey.
Hey, I've got an idea that will truly help all mankind.
Sure.
And that is to be able to beam from one location to another. It would totally end all of traffic and everything.
Yeah, but that's already on Star Trek.
Yeah, it's not exactly your... Yeah, but it's not your idea.
Gene Roddenberry.
Oh, now he's mad.
No problem. I appreciate it.
All right, see you later. Gene Roddenberry would end up getting the tickets.
I think we just got cussed out on the drunk phone.
Sure we did.
With the bleeps. 866-277-4969. HF Festival tickets on the line.
This is Charlie. You're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, this is Charlie.
This is Charlie.
This is Charlie. This is Charlie.
Hey, I got a great idea. We're like a remote that you carry around, and when someone's saying something dumb, you can just press the mute button and they stop talking. like with Billy Staples. So I was in the car and the girl was passed out, so I just started taking off clothes. You just press the mute button and he stops.
Again, we would run out of the batteries on that remote.
I'd rather just put a bullet in them.
Sounds good to me. I'm going to stick with Brad, though, Charlie.
Still with Brad, huh?
Brad and his breathalyzer phone.
You love the breathalyzer phone. Here's Rob. You're on Ron and Fez.
Hello, Rob.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, buddy.
My invention is a safe sex pill. It means it can be either taken by a male or female. Protects you against getting pregnant and protects you against every known STD in the world.
Well, we actually just talked about the male birth control in the earlier break, Rob, so I'm going to pass on you.
Sorry.
No problem. 866-277-4969, DC local lines 202-432-1067.
Fuzzy, here's one on the instant feedback on the email. It says, I wanted to invent a machine so you could strap it to your head while you sleep, like a VCR. It will record your dreams.
Oh, I like that.
So you could wake up and watch your dreams. But I wonder if they even look like anything. I don't know how good the pictures are in your dreams.
I wonder if it would be a lot of snow or if it's just a lot of blur.
Yeah.
It's very weird. I took a nap today and woke myself up talking in my sleep.
Wow. That means you're extra tired.
It was so loud, I woke myself up. And you'll never guess what I said.
What?
Pete Rose. I don't know what the question was. I yelled out Pete Rose and woke myself up.
I actually went into my hotel room and just stood up. I couldn't lay down or sit down in that room.
Couldn't stand it?
Just stood there thinking, what happened? Hey, you're on the Ron and Fez show, Gary.
Hi, Gary.
Hi, guys.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, how about a peace gas?
A what?
Peace gas. You just drop it over the population and everybody gets along.
So, like, if there was an L.A. riots, Fezzy, the helicopters come over with the peace gas.
You drop it first, and then you never have any of that.
All right, so your peace gas.
No gay bashing, no Ku Klux Klan, no wife battering, no child molesters, no rapists.
Everybody's just chilled out.
Saddam Hussein gives up.
He gives
Bin Laden just walks out of his cave
and starts hugging
people.
people.
On a plane, comes to America and says, "Hey, I understand you guys are looking for me."
Yeah. What do you think of peace gas, Fezzy? A little too far-fetched?
A little far-fetched, and I don't think we get any work done.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone go to work. Everyone just stayed around hugging each other.
Here is Matt.
It's called ecstasy.
Matt, you're on Ron and Fez.
All right, man. I have two, actually. How about a microwave that we don't have to worry about what we put in there? We can put foil. We can put anything in there that won't melt. And also a mute button for your wife or girlfriend.
All right, I'm going to pass on both of those.
All right.
All right?
All right, see you later.
All right.
No more mute buttons, no matter what happens. Here's Perry. You're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Perry.
I'm Ron and Fez. How are you?
Cool.
I got something for all the soldiers that are just coming back. Dehydrated beer.
Dehydrated beer. Tell me about it.
Just add a little water, and you got your alcohol so you can drink a nice cold beer in the middle of the Saudi Arabian desert or the Iraqi desert.
See, I think the only people that are going to be able to use it are soldiers.
No, backpackers are up in the mountains. They don't want to lug a six-pack of beer. They can just carry 6 dehydrated packets, add water. You can get water anywhere. And boom, you got a party.
Just add water. I'm going to stick with drunk phone. I'm going to stick with Brad. Sorry, Perry.
I think that you would like some dehydrated beer, though, Fuzzy.
I can't imagine how that would taste.
Here's Steve. Steve, you're on Ron and Fez. We'll just take a few more calls and pick a winner. Hey, Steve.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Cool.
I got to have the excuse and alibi maker. They just automatically tell you whatever the person you're talking to is going to buy without questions. Your girlfriend, the judge, whoever, your boss. That's what I need.
For that, I just use Billy Staples.
He has a whole list. So you want the Terminator thing of the correct responses.
I want the correct response, but I want it to give me the right thing. Why was this project late? Why were you seen with that girl? All that.
What do you think, Fuzzy?
I think it's a little too Terminator. I'm going to pass on it, Ronnie.
Here's Ilya. Ilya, you're on Fez.
Hey, Ilya.
What's up, guys?
Yeah.
My invention is the morning after pill for men, and it changes your blood type.
Could have been me, bro. I'm negative.
Ilya, I'm putting you in the lead.
Very funny.
Right.
And a way for us to stop taking care of our own children. Brad, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Brad.
Hey, guys.
Hey, buddy.
What do you got?
It's actually Brian. The invention is a gun that will kill people only for 2 weeks. So if you get tired of your boss or your buddy, you just pop them and put them out for 2 weeks.
So you're talking about more of a stun gun or...
Freeze ray.
Yeah. More of a freeze ray.
They're just out of the picture for 2 weeks.
I think you're still going to have to deal with them after 2 weeks, and they're going to be even more ticked.
Either that or well rested.
Then you just do it again.
All right.
I'm going to stick with Ilya.
Ilya, of course, came up with a way to make sure you don't have to pay for your offspring. It changes your blood. Raul.
Hey, Raul.
And Fez.
Hey, buddy.
Buddy.
Well, mine is a variation on Ilya's. Mine is a morning after pill that works on everything. Not only does it keep you from having any progeny, but it also keeps you from ever having to worry about any diseases, any kind of STDs or anything at all. I mean, it's like the forever go bareback pill.
I think you're just trying to build a better mousetrap on Ilya's. I'm going to pass, Raul.
But, other than not paying for my children, Fuzzy, I wouldn't mind not getting an STD as well.
You could get the best of both worlds.
Doug, you're on Run and Fez. People are loving these inventions, Fez.
Yeah.
Well, we need them. Hey, Doug.
Hey, how you guys doing?
What you got?
Actually, if you take a machine, like let's say if a person has cancer or something, and the cancer's in the DNA structure, and you take the machine and it would go over the body and it could change the DNA structure and take out the cancer strands and replace it with normal strands of DNA.
Well, it seems nice, but it doesn't seem very fun. Doug, I'm going to stick with Ilya.
Okay.
Here is Chris. You're on Run and Fez.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Good, buddy.
Hey, I got an idea. If you were to have like a grenade or a missile that you could shoot into the funnel of a tornado, that would disperse it and stop all the killing.
Stop all the killing. I think you're watching...
A tornado would, tear up houses and that sort of thing, but it would disperse the tornado altogether.
Chris, I'm going to pass on it. I think you're watching a little bit too much Twister.
So you don't want to have Dorothy become real, Fezzy?
See, that's what I think. I think someone saw Dorothy, and Chris decided he would improve on that invention that he already saw. So I'd like to try to get some original patents here.
Pete, you're on Run and Fez.
Morning.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Pete.
How about the automatic hemorrhoid scratcher so you don't get the stinky finger?
No, thank you, Pete.
That would just be a gerbil, really.
And they've been invented.
That's simple. Bobby, you're on Run and Fez.
Hey, Bobby.
Hey, how you doing, buddies?
What you got?
It's the D-refractor pill. It's a pill you take right after you finish, instead of rolling over and, pissing off your woman, you're right back on top of things.
All right, so you're able to go back in again.
Exactly.
I think it's too much like Viagra.
No, but see, this one, it doesn't... you're a little sensitive afterwards. You're like, I just want to roll over. This one, you're like, hey, let's try it again.
Bobby, your sexy talk's turning me off.
Fezzy, an email for you from Mikey D.
Yes?
Saying, Fezzy, you blew it. I would have picked the dehydrated beer. He can't stand not being around.
He has to have his input. If I had picked the dehydrated beer, he would have emailed me saying I blew it. You should have gone with the drunk phone.
By the way, big up to our good buddy Mike the teacher, who's listening underground. The new underground thing that M. Steele's made up seems to be kicking ass. Way to go, M. Steele's. Here is, let's just take a couple more here, Fezzy.
Okay.
Woody, you're on Run and Fez?
Hey, Woody, what you inventing?
Hey, fellas, it's beer goggles. They're these glasses you wear so that it reverses the effects of beer goggles.
No, the only reason to drink is to sleep with fat women.
You're a scary
We'll have to see if Dr. Wills from LASIK Plus has anything for beer goggles.
All right, see you, my brother. Here's Vanjie. Vanjie, you're on Run and Fez?
Good afternoon. Good evening, gentlemen.
Hey, baby.
Hello, Vanjie.
How are you? I came up with a cool invention the other day.
Yeah.
Mother's Day. I waited at my table for like 15 minutes before the waitress came up, right? So I sat there and I wrote down my little postcard. Invent computer screen at tables. Like when the waitress sits you down, they punch in like a code, and then like you can order it. It's like your food on a computer, and all the waitress has to do is bring it. You need refills, you push a button and bring it. Man, I'm telling you, my mother was pissed.
Vanjie, it sounds good. I like someone waiting on me, though.
Yeah, me too.
Well, that's all right on
You just need to go to a buffet, Vanjie. That's where you'd be happy. Let's take two more. Here's Jay. Jay, you're on Run and Fez.
Hey,
Jay.
what's up, guys?
Hey, buddy.
How about the self-lighting bong?
The self-lighting bong?
Yeah, instead of just using your light and like when you get really high, you start burning your fingers or something because you get so clumsy.
Anything to poke for you, too?
Yeah, so then you just like turn like a little nozzle on the side and then a little flame comes out and it lights your weed for you.
What do you
Very
think,
nice.
Jay, I'm going to pass on the self-lighting bong.
Let's take one last one from Bill. Bill, you're on Run and Fez.
Bill, you're the last chance to win.
All right, wish me luck.
I do.
Hi, Ron and Fez. Thank
Hi,
you.
buddy. Thanks.
Hey, I was thinking about the opposite of a microwave, something that would make like a beverage get really cold really quickly.
Great for pizza, Fez.
That's true. Tell me more.
Well, like you would be able to just freeze things immediately or cool them immediately, depending on where you put it.
Exactly, just like a microwave heats things quickly because you could use an oven, right? But you use a microwave for quickness. Same with whatever you would call it. But
I'll say this: even when I take things out of the refrigerator,
right,
like a Coke, it's not cold enough. It's cold. It's as cold as I'd want, like maybe some of the foods, but not all the foods. I want exactly the same cold, and I don't want them all frozen.
Like if you have a 2 liter of soda, it takes forever for that 2 liter to get to a certain cold. Right. And then it never goes any colder until you start emptying it.
And not everybody likes really cold beer or really cold, soda. Everybody has a different thing. I like freezing cold milk. It's the only way I can have it.
They kind of like the dehydrated beer. Bill, this is really, really fascinating. But I'm going to stick with Ilya.
Oh.
Ilya, whose invention was a morning after pill for men that changes their blood type. So they cannot be traced or held responsible. Ilya, you are going to see the HF Festival featuring Audio Slave, Good Charlotte, and Godsmack, plus many other great acts. That's going to be Saturday, May 24th at RFK Stadium. Now tickets are available at all Ticketmaster locations, phone charge, and at Ticketmaster.com. Congratulations, Ilya.